Hey, young world, it's your girl Tesoro, also known by Teso. Alright, so it's been minutes since I posted a video. I definitely been out here living my best life, and it was definitely put on me by spirit to to speak and say how I've been getting through this. You understand? So I do as I am inclined to do. And so, before this whole world went on quarantine, about 60 days ago, I put myself on a quarantine, a self quarantine. And I was definitely going through something. I went through a depression. And I got through that depression. I told myself, don't mind me, I'm working. I told myself, when things get haywire, it's okay to take a break and restart fresh. But the thing is about taking that break is you definitely have to give yourself an end date. You can start whenever you need to, start that break whenever, but have an end date. When it comes to my depression or things that I go through, I don't like to sit and dwell in it. But it's important to feel those emotions no matter what. Simply put, if you don't feel things, you don't release them. They sit, they become stagnant. Next thing you know, you're carrying around 20 pounds of extra weight and you don't know where it came from. You haven't changed your diet. You haven't did anything different except not express yourself, not express your feelings. And so that's what I did for my 21 days before quarantine actually took place. And then when quarantine actually took place, the world shut down. I started living. Like I got consistent work. I do security. Been working the whole time. And I say that to say this, your inside dictates your outside. So how you view yourself, how you view your universe from within will be what you see without. So if all you have is anger, angst, anxiety within you, any situation that comes to you is going to just add to that. You understand? But if you're calm, cool, and collected, it doesn't matter what situation comes your way. As long as you're able to stay grounded, as long as you're able to stay calm, cool, collected, not allow a situation to raise your blood pressure, to get your heart rate to pumping, you have control over all of that if you take the time to control all of that. You just can't let each situation hit you, hit you, hit you, hit you. No. Take the time to dig your mind. Figure out what you feel. Figure out why you feel it. Feel it completely. And then learn the lesson from it. And that's the only way you're able to let anything go is if you learn from it. You understand? Turn that negative to a positive. That's what life is, learning lessons in motion. You have to do it. You have to learn, unless you'll keep being depressed. You'll keep being. I used to be the worst with my depression and my anxiety, not being able to talk in front of people or to come out of my shell and be who I am, simply because I was stuck inside myself. Like what I was telling myself was I'm not valuable enough, this, that, and the third, and that wasn't true. I dictate my value. I dictate how I handle these situations, and I dictate how things are going to be. I can't always stop a situation from happening, but I can definitely control what I can control, and that is myself. And I just wish a lot of people would take that on. Like, don't allow the things around you to control how you feel. Like, nobody outside of you can make you feel no type of way unless you allow it. Boundaries are so important, and you have to also put boundaries up with yourself, because once you know that you're about to go down this rabbit hole that's not going to lead you anywhere, where are you going to put that boundary? When are you going to stop? When you already hit rock bottom? Or do you know yourself well enough to know the signs? Like, oh, okay, I'm not eating how I need to be eating. All right, that might be a symptom. I'm not sleeping how I need to be sleeping. That's definitely a symptom. or I'm not taking care of myself. I haven't washed my hair. I haven't brushed my teeth. I haven't washed my clothes. I haven't done the basic necessities just to keep me well. Figure out your symptoms of your depression and your depletion. And then when you figure them out, take your time for yourself. I give myself 3 days to be depressed. And then the rest of those 21 days, I used to work on me to build, to find a better job, to live, and to be happy. And so that's definitely something that you all need to do. Like, we all need to do it. And it took me going through it to experience it, to understand how to teach the next one about it. So, with that being said, it's a cold world. Not here in Florida, but sometimes it's a cold world. So stay warm. And definitely don't be a sucker in a world full of lollipops. Stay sucker free, baby.